Thank you. A big warm welcome to everybody, to all our Me fans, our partners, our media colleagues, and everybody who is watching us live. So my name is Manu. I lead Xiaomi's business in India. And before we start, I want to tell you why we are hosting this event here next to Bangalore airport. Any guesses why? This is equidistant from Bangalore city and Delhi. So all our media colleagues, all our partners were coming from Delhi. It also took about 3 hours. All our friends were coming from Bangalore. They also took about 3 hours. It's fair for everybody. Now, before we start, these are the hashtags that we're using for today. If all of you guys, you're live tweeting, you're posting on social media, we would truly appreciate if you can use these hashtags. We have a lot of them, too many hashtags. We have MeTV, Smarter Living, 4K for everyone, Me Smart Band 4, and Me Smart Water Purifier. So please do use these hashtags. Now we wanted to use, the first slide that we wanted to have for today's launch event was saying that we are the #1 smartphone brand. But during our last launch event, I saw this tweet from one of our friends, Ashwin. Are you here? Okay, he said, this isn't a Xiaomi event if this is not the first slide. So we heard you loud and clear, Ashwin. So we're not going to have this slide as a first slide on this launch event. So this is a special quarter for us. Not only we completed our 5 years, but we also crossed a major milestone, which is to sell 100 million smartphones. Now, 100 million smartphones sold in just about 5 years. This means 20 million smartphones every single year on an average. 1.67 million smartphones every month, and 55,000 smartphones every single day. This means 2,000 plus smartphones, 2,300 smartphones every hour, and 2 phones every 3 seconds. During these 5 years, every 3 seconds, we have sold 2 smartphones. And as far as we know, we are the fastest brand and the only brand to sell 100 million smartphones in such a short period of time. Thank you. When we got this news, everybody at Xiaomi India was super excited. All our team members got together and they shot this really cool video where we are showcasing the dancing skills of all our team members. I know many of you have already seen this video, but let me show this once again for all of you guys. Guys, we have done it. We have hit the 100 million mark. Please don't. So a lot of you guys know us as a smartphone company. And of course, we are a smartphone brand. We're the 4th largest in the world, largest in India. But we believe we are much more than just a smartphone brand. We're also an IoT company. We make a lot of So a lot of you guys know us as a smartphone company. And of course, we are a smartphone brand. We're the 4th largest in the world, largest in India. But we believe we are much more than just a smartphone brand. We're also an IoT company. We make a lot of So a lot of you guys know us as a smartphone company. And of course, we are a smartphone brand. We're the fourth largest in the world, largest in India. But we believe we are much more than just a smartphone brand. We're also an IoT company. Make a lot of So a lot of you guys know us as a smartphone company. And of course, we are a smartphone brand. We're the fourth largest in the world, largest in India. But we believe we are much more than just a smartphone brand. We're also an IoT company. Make a lot of self. And that's what brings us to today, which is our Smarter Living 20. We've launched a smart security camera. It's what we call as Me ecosystem. These are all by companies that we call as ecosystem companies. In fact, we have a significant or majority stake across each of these companies. World's largest consumer IoT platform. And let me clarify, 196 million connected devices as phone. We have really cool stuff. Then next year we launched Me routers in 2017. Now this was probably the smartest router at that point of time. It had an app control. You could have different settings for different people. You could have parental control. Really, really cool device. And then we launched something that everybody had been asking for, all our Me fans, which is the Me Smart TV. This was the smartest TV in the country with more than 7 lakh hours of content, came with patch wall, and then we built a lot more features such as Google Assistant. And last year, we launched many more IoT devices, such as Me Security Camera, a smart security camera, and Me Smart Lights. So let's talk about today. We are launching many of these new categories here in India, starting with our TV, which is Me TV. Let me explain why smart TVs are so important and how they're growing in India. On the left-hand side, you have Q1 2018, when we launched Me TVs in India. At that point of time, the share of smart TVs in overall TVs in India was just 18%. Fast forward to Q1 2019, in just 1 year, it has grown from 18% to 43%. 18 to 43. And we believe we have led this revolution. Why do I say this? Because 85% of this growth has come from only Xiaomi TVs or Me TVs. 85%. So this is more than double from 18% to 43% and 85% of that growth from Me TVs. We launched in Q1 and by Q2 we had become the largest smart TV brand in the country, and we continue to remain the largest smart TV brand for 5 consecutive quarters. We're not only the largest, but also the fastest growing TV brand in the country. When we launched in Feb 2018, it took us only 7 months to sell our first 1 million devices, and then 6 months to sell next 1 million devices, and then only 5 months to sell next 1 million devices. The gap between consecutive 1 million devices has been shortening. So yes, we have sold more than 3 million smart TVs in India till now. Thank you. We started selling online on our partner Flipkart and then Amazon. We of course sell it on me.com, our e-commerce platform. If you look at the entire e-commerce online sales of TVs, smart plus non-smart, Xiaomi has a whopping 55% market share across all platforms. Now let me clarify, this is smart plus non-smart. If you look at only smart TVs, this market share would be probably upwards of 75%. We also started selling our TVs in offline channel. In fact, we were the first brand to start selling TVs through mobile retail network called as Me Preferred Partners. And today about 1/3 of our TVs, more than 34% of them, are sold through this particular network. Thank you. We introduced Make in India for our TVs last year when we partnered with Dixon, and our partner Dixon launched an exclusive factory for Xiaomi in Tirupati. And I'm happy to share that today, more than 80% of our TVs that we sell in India are made locally here in the country, more than 80%. Now, today, we're going to launch many more TVs. Any guesses on how many TVs are we launching? already know this. So yes, we are launching 4 new TVs. And to talk more about this, I'll call on stage the man himself, Sudeep Sahu. Okay, let me do a quick introduction about Sudeep. Many of you guys must be knowing Sudeep, right?
Hi guys.
Okay. So he has had one of the most remarkable journeys that I know. Sudeep joined us about 4 years ago.
More than 4 years ago. Yeah.
He was a Me fan. He came to our office for one of the beta programs and he joined us. He joined us as a trainee. For the first few months, the only thing that he was doing was replying to social media comments.
Yep.
Trying to solve all the complaints. Then he joined our after-sales service team. Then within a year, he made a radical change and he decided to join our MIUI team. And he became a product manager. And 2 years ago, when we were thinking of launching our TVs in India, he put up his hand, he said, I want to be part of this journey. Since then, he has been helping us build our TV business here in the country. And now he's a product spokesperson for our TVs.
Thank you, Manu.
So, thank you so much, Sudeep. Over to you.
Thank you so much. As Manu mentioned, not just my personal journey, but the journey of the Me TV has been phenomenal in the last 18 months. Any guesses which one is the first TV that I'm going to talk about? We're launching the Me TV 4X 65-inch. Now, last year, we revolutionized the flagship TV segment here in the country. And this year, revising this with a new 65-inch. And we believe that this will continue to disrupt the premium TV market. This is by far the biggest and the best TV that we have ever made, just for you guys. Now, talking about size, it might sound it's just 10-inch more than 65-inch. But in fact, if you calculate the surface area, it's over 40% more. That's right, 40% more surface area. It's huge. You'll notice it once you put it up in your living room or in your bedroom. And to talk more about the TV, I'll be focusing on these 4 things. First, design. Second, picture quality. Fourth, sound. And of course, patch wall. Now let's talk about design. Now, this is our flagship TV. So we wanted to build it with the premium material that we could find. The Me TV 4 comes with metal all around the frame. And even if you're tabletop or wall mount, you will notice the metal stands which comes with this TV. Not just that, but design. Now, this is our flagship TV. So we wanted to build it with the premium material that we could find. The Me TV 4 comes with metal all around the frame. And even if you're tabletop or wall mount, you will notice the metal stands which comes with this TV. Not just that, the TV also has very thin bezel. In fact, the bezels measure less than 1 inch in size, which means when you put it up and you watch any content, it almost blends into any living room setup. Here are some product shots. As you can see, it goes in any kind of environment, or it looks beautiful also with any angle that you see. Here is another shot. I can't wait for you guys to try this out later and see how an immersive experience that this TV brings. The next is picture quality. Now we believe the picture quality in the TV is the most important thing. And I'm very happy to announce that the Me TV 4X 65-inch will be the first TV to come with Vivid Picture Engine. Now, right, thank you. Now you might be wondering, what is a Vivid Picture Engine? Before that, I want to talk about customization for India. Now, as most of you guys know, customization for India is a very strategic pillar in every product that we build, starting from phones and in Me TVs. VPE, as we call Vivid Picture Engine, is our proprietary picture engine that chooses the perfect parameters of brightness, color, contrast, and saturation to give you guys the best or true-to-life picture experience. And this works across every content application or set-top box. Along with this upgrade, we also have 3 more major upgrades in terms of hardware for the flagship TV. The first, it comes with an ultra-bright display. This is by far the brightest panel that we have ever shipped in any of our TVs. The second is a wide color gamut. Now, this TV can represent up to 88% of the NTSC color space, You might be wondering what that means. This means whatever you see in the eye, my TV can reproduce almost close to 100% of the color space. The next, we have also added something called the reality flow engine. Now, this is a dedicated chip that works beautifully. Let me explain a little bit. Now, most of the broadcast content that you get from, say, a set-top box comes in 24 frames per second. But the Mi TV has a 60 hertz panel. Now, the reality flow engine will analyze all of these frames in real time and insert frames in between to interpolate to 60 hertz. So the 24 hertz content now becomes a super smooth, buttery picture at the end. And it works across everything, set-top box, your favorite streaming application. Not just that, we have also included options of 3 levels. You can choose the level of smoothness that you like. Ishwar, I think, likes it in ultra smooth. I like it in standard. But for those of you guys who would not like to have this on, you can also turn it off. So we have all the settings on the display. Of course, it's a 4K TV, which means you get up to 8 million pixels on the large 65-inch. This also ships with HDR10. Most of you guys know HDR stands for high dynamic range. So we have HDR10 support out of the box, which means you get deep colors and deep saturations and contrast. To wrap it up, this is not just the best display in terms of hardware, but the VPE, or the Vivid Picture Engine, makes it one of the best 65-inch displays out there in the market. Next, I want to talk about sound. Now, of course, being a flagship TV, we have shipped 20 watts. But if you take a closer look, this is our first 4-driver design that we're bringing in any TV. We have dedicated woofer and dedicated tweeters. So the tweeters will handle the dialogues, and the dedicated woofers can manage the bass and the mid levels. So you get a cinematic experience, which is very true to life. And you'll notice it the moment you start hearing it in this TV. Not just that, we also have DTS and Dolby support out of the box on the Mi TV 4X 65-inch. Now, talking about Dolby, Patchworld already has a lot of content partners from SunNext, JioCinema, Voot, and Eros now who are streaming content in Dolby Audio. Not just that, even the set-top boxes, the HD channels across a lot of the set-top box operators are already streaming content in Dolby. So with Mi TV 4X 65-inch, you can enjoy the content as the content creator intended to. Next, let's talk about Patchworld, my favorite part. As a lot of you guys know, Patchworld was built with a philosophy of content first. Now, what we did, we worked together with content partners, and we showcased all of this content from different applications on our homepage. And we've refreshed this every single day so that you get to watch anything and everything that you want right in your fingertips. Not just that, we see a huge traction on this platform. Almost 40 million hours of content are streamed every single month from all of these apps on Patchworld. And this thanks to all the content partners that we have, which stream content across 16 different languages. So there's always something for everyone out there to watch. We had started our journey with a few of the content partners last year, and we've been constantly adding more and more. That is the vision of Patchworld. We want to bring every single content partner out there onto Mi TV. Very happy to announce we're adding Epicon, Shemaru, Hoichoi, and ABP Live News on Patchworld. Thank you. I did say we want to bring all the content partners. There is one more content partner that I want to talk about. I think this has been the most requested content partner out there. Any guesses? Very happy to announce that Netflix will be on board on Mi TV 4X 65-inch. Now to showcase all the great content that Netflix brings to the table, we have a video. Let's take a look.
This is the story of our changing planet and what we can do to help it thrive.
It's building something.
No matter what happens, we have to stop him together.
उस पे लिखा है कि जंग का वक्त आ गया।
जंग की तैयारी करके बैठे हैं और दुश्मन के बारे में पता ही नहीं आपको।
The next, we already announced our partnership with Prime Video. I'm very happy to announce that the Prime Video app will be available natively out of the box on the MeTV 4X 65-inch. And to talk and to show you a little bit more about what Prime Video brings to the table, we also have another video to showcase all of this content. Let's take a look. Now, I've been binging some of these contents on the MeTV 465 and like something like The Boys or Our Earth, Our Planet from Netflix. It's just marvelous to watch it on a big screen in your home. And I can't wait for you guys to try it out later at our experience zone. So with that, with Prime, Netflix, and new content partners like ABP News, Hoichoi, we have covered almost every content partner out there. So that's it, the list of all the content partners that we're launching today. Next, I'm going to talk about Patchwall. Now, while we are on the process of onboarding as many content partners, we have also brought about few subtle changes on the Patchwall UI experience. Some of you guys have already started experiencing it on the TV. I'll just take you through them. The first one is the light theme. Now the users has a choice to choose between either dark or a light theme. We also have beautiful carousels to showcase all the latest content from all the content partners. We also have live news integrated. There's something special about this integration. You don't need any login, any username, password, any credentials, or any app loading. You just click and you start watching news from all of these content partners. And in future, we will be going and adding more and more of these news channels onto Patchwall. And to showcase all that we spoke about, all the new content partners and the new cool integrations with Patchwall 2.0, we have another video to showcase all of that. Let's take a look. So that's Patchwall, a brand new interface with all the new content partners that are on board this year on the new MeTV 465. Next, I want to talk about Android TV. Now, the Android TV team has been a very integral part in our journey here in India. Very happy to announce the MeTV 4X 65-inch will be shipping with Android 9.0 out of the box. Thank you. As some of you might have remember from the last year's launch, we were one of the first brands in the country to bring Android 8.1 out of the box. And this year, we continue the tradition and we're bringing the latest Android 9. With this Android TV, you obviously get YouTube, Chromecast, and Play Store, where you can download from more than 5,000 different applications on your TV. So to summarize, we have a product video to show you all the features that we just spoke about for our new MeTV 4X 65-inch. You want to take a look? All right, let's take a look.
Il me semble que ce matin le soleil, la fin de l'insouciance. Il me semble que ce matin le ciel voudrait prolonger l'essence. Tu ris et tu joues avec un éventail te fichant de la fin de l'été. Tu t'impatientes déjà de la jusqu'à l'été prochain.
It's a pretty cool video, right? So to summarize, the Mi TV 4X 65-inch will come with 4K 10-bit panel. Also the first TV that comes with vivid picture engine, which makes TV viewing experience literally to the next level. And we also completely revamped the speaker box design to give you a much fuller and richer sound across the spectrum. We also have now support from more than 18 content partners, including your favorites. And obviously, it's based on Android 9 out of the box. And I can't wait for you guys to try it out later. Next. Let's show the TV. You guys want to take a look at the TV?
Il me
You
semble
want? All right, let's bring up the TV,
que
please.
ce matin le soleil, la fin de l'insouciance. Il me semble que ce matin le ciel voudrait prolonger l'essence.
I love this music. So that's the new Mi TV 4X 65-inch. Let's move on to the next section of our presentation. Now, with all of these content partners coming on board, like Netflix, Prime Video, even Hungama being streaming 4K content, and YouTube having a lot of these content creators making content in 4K, we wanted to bring 4K for everyone. That's one of our hashtags also, as Manu mentioned. If I have to draw an analogy, a few years back, when the 4G network was not even mainstream, Xiaomi was the first brand to launch the 4G phone in the country. And we want to take the same philosophy and bring it to our TVs. We want to make 4K available for everybody. Very happy to announce we are adding 2 more TVs to our 4K lineup, which is the Mi TV 4X 43-inch and the Mi TV 4X 50-inch. Both of these TVs are 4K. It comes with a true 10-bit 4K panel. It also comes with 20-watt speakers with Dolby and DTS support and Patchworld 2.0 with all the content partners that we spoke about today. Next, as some of you know, Mi TV 4A Pro 32-inch and the Mi TV 4A Pro 43-inch have been one of the best-selling smart TVs, or rather the TVs in the country. But we realized there is still a gap between these two segments, so we're introducing a brand new Mi TV 4A 40-inch for all of you guys. Before I talk more about, we also have a great product video to talk all about this new product. Let's take a look. Thank you. So that's the new Mi TV 4A 40-inch. It comes with a full HD display, a 20-watt stereo speakers, and of course, Patchwell 2.0 and all the content partners that we announced today. Next, I want to talk something about customization for India. Now, as I mentioned earlier, when we build any product, we take into consideration the needs of you guys here in the country. And when we looked at the Mi TV users, especially the 32 and the 43-inch users, most of them are actually connected on hotspot or a dongle. And the number goes almost 75%. Now, these are the guys who don't have, say, access to even broadband. Forget about high-speed broadband. And if you notice about the 40 million hours that I spoke about earlier, all of these guys were stopping their streaming after about 60 to 70 minutes. So we want to do something about them. We actually went to Google and we discussed this, and we are very proud to announce that Mi TV will be the first TV in the world to come with Android TV's Data Saver feature. Now you might be wondering, what is this Data Saver feature? This is something that a project that started a few months back with the Google team, and we're very proud that we are first to market, and we will be bringing this to all our existing Android TVs. Talking about features, the first thing and the most important thing is, for example, if you have a data limit of 1 GB every day on a hotspot or a 1.5 GB, and say you're watching or streaming content for 1 hour on any application, with the Data Saver turned on, you can watch up to 3 times more. That's 3 hours, 2 hours more than what you could watch. And we believe a lot of people that 40 million hours of content that people are watching will dramatically increase. The next thing that Data Saver brings is data counter. Now, while you're on hotspot, you might be wondering how much data is consumed. So we give the user an option. You can choose between 100, 200, every regular intervals. You can get a small toast notifications while you're watching the TV. So no need to look for your phone and see how much data, which app is consumed. The next is something called Cast to TV. Now we know that all of you guys loved Chromecast because of the ability of just streaming your favorite content from your apps, and you continue using your smartphone. But I've also received a lot of feedback saying we want Miracast back because Miracast doesn't use data. We want to directly connect to the TV. With the Data Saver turned on, you can now cast local files or the local videos from your Files application directly on your TV without consuming any data. And the best part, the best part is you can continue using your phone. So it's not mirroring, but it's streaming without consuming data. That's the cool feature about this. So with the Data Saver, you can watch more, worry a little less, and watch it on the big screen, your favorite content directly from your phone. I have one more surprise. Any guesses? I've spoken about 4 products. I still have one more. Any guesses what is the product? All right, let's take a look at the video first. Variant of Mi soundbar to India. As you all guys know, it comes with 8 speakers, cinematic audio, enhanced bass, and a whole load of connectivity over SPDIF. And one thing with the new Android TV update, now you can control the Mi soundbar with the same Mi TV remote over SPDIF. That's some of the requests that you guys have always been asking for. We will be selling the Mi soundbar at the same 4,999 in the country. Now, next talk about the prices of the TV, shall we? Okay. Which one do you guys want to know first? All right, before we go to the price, can we do a small comparison about the best-selling 65-inch TVs in the country? So this is a chart which shows some of the best sellers. These are some of the best sellers in the country, the Samsung, Sony, and LG. And if you take a look at the specification or the display or the sound, it's pretty much in the same range. And they all start from about 1 lakh onwards to 1,20,000. I'm gonna ask you guys to guess the price. Any guesses? $98,000. I heard $98,000 from Manoj. All right. The Mi TV 4X 65-inch will be launched in India at $54,999. I will. The first sale of the Mi TV 465 will start on 29 September midnight and be available on Mi.com and our partner Flipkart, and also will be available soon at Mi Homes and other offline retail channels. Next, I'm going to talk about the price of Mi TV 4X 50-inch. Any guesses for this one? I heard 40,000. $37,000? Okay. Very happy to announce the Mi TV 4X 50-inch, the 4K TV, will be launched in India at $29,999. And the first sale will be on 29 September, midnight, starting on Mi.com and our partner, Amazon.in. It will also be soon available across all our Mi Homes and offline channels. Next, the 43-inch. Any guesses for the 43-inch? 15th, I heard. It's a 4K TV, guys. 4K. 4K for everyone. Not. All right. So the Mi TV 4X 43-inch, the 4K TV, will be launching in India at $24,999. The availability will be on same day, 29 September, midnight, on Mi.com and our partner Flipkart. It will soon be available across all our Mi Homes and offline retail channels. We have one more product. We're not done yet. The Mi TV 40-inch TV. Any guesses for the Full HD display? Sorry, I'm hearing something. 19,000. 22. 21. All right, the Mi TV 40-inch, the new Mi TV 40-inch TV, Full HD display and 20 watts of speaker will be launching at $17,999. The first sale will be on Mi.com and Flipkart starting midnight on 29th of September. We also have some exclusive offers from our content partners like Sun, Z, Shimaru. You can save up to 1,200 rupees. We also have a special offer from our broadband partner Airtel Extreme Fiber. If you pay 6 months, you can get an additional month free on all our TVs that we just announced today. So that's it, guys. To summarize, we have a whole new range of TVs starting from 40-inch all the way to new 4K series, the 43, 50, and 65. All will be available starting September 29th midnight. Now, as Manu mentioned, we are more than a smartphone company. And with all the success, I think we can say that we are more than a smart TV company also. And to talk more about our next category and the next range of products, I would like to call the George Clooney of Xiaomi India, Raghu Reddy.
I think it's become stale now. You don't have to do that again and again. It's all right. Okay, thank you, Sudeep. My name is Raghu Reddy. I'm excited to be here to talk about the next set of smart devices that we have today. We launched TVs 1.5 years ago, and we've been overwhelmed with the response that we've got on the TVs. And I think the key to our success in the TV space are really two things. One, understanding what the customer pain points are and solving for it very aggressively. And two, trying to figure out what are the future requirements and trying to put that into the TV upfront. I think those are the two big things that helped us sort of grow very fast in the TV space. And once we launched the TVs 1.5 years ago, we tried to check other categories where some of the critical customer pain points that are there are not being addressed very well by the products out there, and see if there are features that we can put in that will be appreciated by the customers. So with that thought in mind, we went to the next big thing, which I think we've already spoken about. That's the Mi Smart Water Purifier, RO plus UV. So we started, like I mentioned, we started evaluating this category back in 2018, right after we launched TV. And it's taken us about 18 months of working behind the scenes, iterating on the product and the service to get it ready for launch here in India today. So as part of that process, we went around meeting a lot of customers. We spoke to thousands of customers in the form of face-to-face interviews as well as focus group discussions, trying to understand what customers liked or disliked about their water purifiers. And these are some of the things that came out. I mean, we weren't really surprised to see stuff about maintenance costs, after sales, customer care. I think that's always been the pain point. But what we were also surprised is even after using a water purifier, people weren't sure about the purity levels of their water, or people weren't really happy with the product or the physical design of the product itself. So with these kind of learnings, we realized that there were two major concerns cutting across product and service. I think on the product side, people still weren't sure of the TDS levels or the purity levels of the water that they were consuming. And they weren't really sure when their filter life was about to expire and they had to change the filters. So these are two things that on the product side that a lot of people didn't really know or were really concerned about. And then on the service front, getting the filters replaced has always been a task in itself. It's satisfactory for some people, but not so satisfactory for a lot of people. So that was one of the service-related concerns. And then finally, the cost that you incur when you're going through the entire process of either replacing a filter or getting your water purifier repaired is something that concerned a lot of the customers. So with this understanding of the problems faced by customers in India, and knowing that many households in India face power shortages and water shortages, helped us design this particular product specifically for India. And I'm thrilled to unveil the Smart Water Purifier. Very excited to launch this over here. We've tried to build this product to be truly smart, truly safe, and truly convenient. And to understand this product more, let me get into the details of it. So the Mi Smart Water Purifier has been built on 4 pillars. The first one is a minimalistic design. The second one is the advanced purification process. That's the heart of the water purifier. The third thing is the real-time monitoring. And the final pillar is the hassle-free do-it-yourself technology. Let me just dig into it right away. The first thing is the minimalistic design. If you were to look at the water purifiers that are available in the market, I think the last thing that will come to your mind is minimalism. We've consciously tried to bring in a design that fits into the modern kitchen. This is how it looks in the modern kitchen, blends in quite seamlessly. This is one more shot of the Mi Smart Water Purifier in the kitchen itself. It's also very simple to operate. It just comes with 2 buttons, which again is used only when you have to actually replace the filter and not otherwise. And then it comes with a subtle Me branding that's not really in your face like what you saw in some of the other water purifiers out there. So that's about the design. It's also very compact, taking roughly the surface area of an A4 size sheet when you put it on the kitchen flask. So that's it. Yeah. And then of course it also comes with a 7-liter tank, which is made from an FDA approved material. So this was one of the key features that we had to again adapt into the Indian version, because the version that we had in China didn't have a water purifier, and that's something that is needed here in India because of the power shortages or the water shortages. So you don't want to be left without water at any given point in time. So that was around the design. Next, we'll talk about the advanced purification process. So the Mi Smart water purifier comes with a 5-stage purification process, which is why we're calling it a penta purification process. Before I talk about the purification process that's there in the Mi Smart water purifier, I would like to talk about the TDS levels. This is one of the indicators of water purity, and this is a chart that's been prepared by the World Health Organizations. As you can see, water with TDS levels of less than 600 is considered to be excellent or good. Water with 600 to 900 levels of TDS is considered to be fair, and anything more than 900 levels of TDS is considered to be poor and unacceptable. The problem though is how do you actually ascertain the TDS levels, which is why we launched the Mi TDS pen some time back for you to actually understand what are the TDS levels of the water that you're getting in your place. But the more difficult part is if you're lucky enough to be living in big cities with access to municipality water, chances are that the TDS levels are good, operating in the range of less than 500 or 600. But if you're in a place where the water that you get is a mixture of the municipality water along with tanker water and with borewell water, you would probably not have a good idea of what the TDS levels are, because that will tend to vary depending on the level of mixture of the different kinds of water. And if the levels of TDS are higher than 900 or are very, very high, you would need an RO-based water purifier to effectively treat the water to make it potable. So that was around one of the indicators of purity. So let's look at how the purification process works. So it comes with 3 different cartridges. The cartridge number 1 is the PPC cartridge. Cartridge number 2 is the RO cartridge, and the number 3 is the post-activated carbon. So if you look at it, the stage 1 and 2 of filtration happens through the PPC cartridge, which features a polypropylene cotton filter and an activated carbon filter. Both of these effectively intercept organic matter, chlorine, and other large matter that's out there. And then the next level of filtration happens through the RO cartridge, where again it effectively removes heavy metals, virus, scales, and bacteria, and it comes with a filtration precision of 0.0001 micron. Of course, this is a very simplistic visual representation. The RO process is obviously a lot more complicated. And then post this, the next stage is through the post-activated carbon filter, which absorbs odor and also improves taste. So that was 4 levels of filtration out there. And then the final level of filtration happens in the tank, which features a UV lamp. And if the water is in the tank for long periods of time, chances are that there'll be bacteria that will germinate again. The UV lamp effectively sterilizes the water with a 99.9% efficiency. So that's the 5-stage filtration. That's why we're calling it the penta purification process. So comes with 3 cartridges with 3 filters and an in-tank UV sterilization. This has also been tested for standards prescribed by the BIS for packaged drinking water and for drinking water, and it has passed these tests as well. So that's the Mi Smart water purifier with an advanced penta purification process. Next, I'd like to talk about real-time monitoring. This is one of the things that came out very strongly in our studies with customers, that people don't necessarily know how pure the water is. And we've tried to address this particular problem. So, okay, before I speak about how we've tried to address it, I think if you were to look at how brands talk to customers in this particular category, these are some of the taglines that you would have seen. And one thing that stands out is purity. Purity comes out in pretty much every tagline for the water purifiers. But the question really is, how do you know your water is actually pure? And that, unfortunately, is a question that not too many people will have an answer to. And we tried to build our product so that we could answer that for sure for you. What we've done with the Mi Smart Water Purifier is we've added 2 TDS sensors to measure the levels of TDS in the water that you're consuming. So the first TDS sensor comes in at the input level before water hits the RO stage. And the second TDS sensor is in the output water tank after the entire filtration is done. Now, both of these TDS sensors help assess the TDS levels in your water in real time and then pass it on to the Mi Home app where you can actually set up your water purifier with the Mi Home app. So what you get to see is the input TDS level that's right there at the top, and then the output TDS level. So this is something that you can see on a real-time basis whenever you feel like, if you have any doubts about the quality of water that you're consuming. Not just that, it also gives you a good indication of the filter life. So you get to see what is the remaining filter life across the PPC filter, RO filter, and the PAC filter. And you also get an alert when these filters are about to expire. So you get that alert, and again, you don't have to necessarily reach out to a customer care to get hold of that filter. You can actually buy it right then and there from within the app itself. So it's a one-click access to go buy the button, and it's going to be delivered to your home. That's the Mi Home app, which gives you a clear view of the filter life and allows you to buy the filter from within the app itself. And of course, you also get some more details around how much water has been purified by your water purifier, starting with daily water purified levels, which can be also at a weekly level, and then finally at a monthly level as well. So a whole host of stats, but most importantly, giving you the information that you truly care about, which is the purity levels of your water in real time, and giving you an indication of the filter life of the filters that are there inside your water purifier. So that was real-time monitoring. The last pillar of the water purifier is the hassle-free do-it-yourself technology. This, I think, is the most interesting part. And I think before I talk about how this entire thing works, I think a lot of us over here would have tried to get the filters replaced. And what do customers, what do we go through when we are trying to buy a filter? I think the first step is reaching the customer care, which if you're lucky, you'll get done in about a few minutes, but not so lucky, then you're on the IVR for anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes. Once you do that and you get a case registered, then you try following up with the technician to see if and when he's ready to come to your house at a time of mutual convenience, which also is a big task in itself. And then finally, when the technician comes in, he tries to replace the filter. In most cases, it takes anywhere between half an hour to a couple of hours to get the entire filter replaced. And even after the filter is replaced, from what we've heard from a lot of customers is that they're not even sure whether the filter that was replaced is actually a genuine filter or a fake filter. And then finally, when it comes to paying for that filter, again, this is something that we've heard from research, that people aren't sure if they're paying only for the filter or they're paying for any additional charges or any other hidden charges in that entire piece. So we wanted to create our product that could sidestep this entire process and make it very, very easy for the end customer, which is why we built the Mi Smart Water Purifier to be India's first smart water purifier with a do-it-yourself filter replacement. How does this work? Let me just quickly take you through a video.
Xiaomi.
So it takes less than 30 seconds to replace the cartridge, and you're not at the mercy of many people in the chain for you to get the filter replaced. You can order it when you know that the filter is getting exhausted, and you can replace it by yourself without really relying on anyone. So that, I think, is bringing simplicity. That, I think, is bringing smarter living to everyone out there. That's the Mi Smart Water Purifier. We like to call it, like I said, I hope you would agree now that it's actually truly smart, truly safe, and truly convenient. It comes with an advanced penta purification process with real-time TDS monitoring, real-time filter life monitoring, and a smart app connectivity that allows you to keep track of the TDS and the filter life. And the most important bit, it comes with a do-it-yourself filter replacement. So that's the Mi Smart Water Purifier. We have a short video, again, encapsulating everything that I've spoken about so that you get a better idea.
This is my smartphone. I know how much battery it has, how many apps are running on it, and so much more. But what about our water purifiers? Do we actually know what's happening inside it in real time? Introducing the Mi Smart Water Purifier. It has smart app connectivity, so you can see the TDS level of your drinking water and filter life in real time. Water is the most important ingredient of our diet, and its purity is very important. That's why the Mi Smart Water Purifier comes with penta purification process. Stage 1 and 2 takes the residual chlorine and large particles out. Stage 3 removes heavy metal, bacteria, and other impurities through RO filtration. Stage 4 takes out any odor from the water and enhances its taste. And Stage 5, with in-tank UV sterilization, removes bacteria with 99.99% efficiency. One of the most common problems with water purifiers is the changing of filters. You don't know when a filter needs change, when the service guy will come, or what will be the hidden cost. This is when the Mi Home app comes in. The app first notifies you when a filter needs to be changed. Then, with just a click, you can order for a replacement. And changing a filter is so simple that even a child can do it in seconds. Pretty cool. The Mi Smart Water Purifier, with its minimalistic design, makes your kitchen look stylish and be smart. So bring home the Mi Smart Water Purifier. It's truly smart.
So before we jump to the price, let's quickly take a look at the comparison. We compared the Mi Smart Water Purifier with some of the best sellers in this category. And if you were to just quickly take a look at it, you'll realize that on the purification process, the Mi Smart Water Purifier is on par with the other best sellers out there in the category. But where the Mi Smart Water Purifier actually sets itself apart is with its ability to do real-time TDS monitoring, real-time filter life monitoring, and enabling a do-it-yourself filter replacement. And all of these bestsellers sell for prices upwards of 15,000 rupees. So that's where the competition is. And what do you think the price? Oops. Okay. Okay. So it goes for a price of, it'll start retailing for a price of just 11,999. Again, it's a first to the market. You get all the purification that you expect from a great water purifier, but you get a whole lot more with the Mi Smart Water Purifier. So that's the Mi Smart Water Purifier at a price of 11,999. And it goes on sale again on 29th of September 2019 on mi.com, Mi Home, and our partner website, that's flipkart.com, at 12 noon. So that was the first product from the non-phone, non-TV space. Are you ready for more? Yeah. You know what this product is about? Yeah, so before I start talking about the Mi Smart Band 4, I'll quickly take you through what we've been able to accomplish in this particular category. As some of you know, might not know, Xiaomi is the #1 wearables company globally for wrist phone devices. Not just that, we've been India's #1 wearable brand for the last 5 consecutive quarters. And a large part of that success is to the focus that we've been having on this category in India. We've been launching products quite frequently. We started our journey in 2015 with the Mi Band, and then with every subsequent year, we've launched a new iteration of that. And with every new generation of this product launch, we've added newer features that we believe is helping people get fitter and healthier. So the Mi Band 3, which was the last launch that we had in September last year, did receive great feedback from the customers and from the reviewers alike. Android Authority said the Mi Band 3 blows other fitness trackers out of the water in terms of value. Economic Times said it's insanely popular and it's the reason why Xiaomi is the #1 fitness brand in the country. 91 Mobile said it's loaded to the brim with features. So this is what the reviewers had to say. And if you were to look at customers, what makes us happy is that it's actually getting people to be fitter. Amit Kumar, for example, credits the Mi Band for his better fitness because of regular reminders and easy to access fitness statistics right on the band itself. Yes, Savalkar, on the other hand, gifted the Mi Band 3 to his father, and he credits his improved physical well-being to the Mi Band 3 itself. With this kind of reception, again, I'm happy to announce that we've shipped more than 1.5 million units of Mi Band 3 since the launch last year. And today, we take the next colorful step in our fitness band journey. With this. So today we're introducing the Mi Smart Band 4, which allows you to do more, play more, and live more. Let's take a look at what the Mi Smart Band 4 has to offer. First up, I think the first big upgrade that you get is that it comes with a full color AMOLED display, which makes for bright, colorful, and vibrant viewing. The next thing that you would notice is that it gets a much larger screen of size about 0.95 inches, which is about 40% larger than the screen that you had on the Mi Band 3. It also comes with better resolution with a 120 into 240 pixel resolution so that it allows you to easily view time and other daily metrics. And it comes with a 2.5D tempered glass for better durability. We've also taken the display brightness up a notch. It comes with 5 adjustable levels of brightness, and it has a max brightness of about 400 nits, which means you can view the band very easily even within bright sunlight. So we've tried to retain everything that you liked about the Mi Band 3, but we've tried to add more with the Mi Band 4. And I think the biggest change that we've done in terms of hardware over there is that we've added a 3-axis gyroscope in addition to the 3-axis accelerometer that is already there in the Mi Band 3. With that addition, it allows for tracking more workouts with that much more accuracy. Let's take a look at what are the workouts that can be initiated. So with the Mi Band 3, you could initiate treadmill and exercise activities directly from the band. But with the Mi Band 4, we've added 4 more to that category, which includes outdoor running, cycling, walking, and pool swimming. And not just that, we've also enabled tracking 15 plus activities by tagging them in your Mi Fit app. Of course, this is one feature that's been most sought after. I think a lot of people have asked when will swim tracking come in the Mi Band. So the Mi Smart Band 4 comes with the swim tracking mode, which means it will recognize your strokes, whether it's freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, butterfly, or mixed. And along with it, you obviously get comprehensive swim stats about the time you've spent swimming, or the total length that you've traversed, laps, number of strokes that you've taken, which stroke rate, and SWOLF index, which is a measure of the swimming efficiency. So this is one of my personal favorites, considering I don't know how to swim. But seriously, I think people who know how to swim will really love this feature. So that's great. I think fitness is also music is also a very integral part of fitness. And with the Mi Smart Band 4, you also get music control right on your band, which means then when you're in your fitness activity, if you want to increase or decrease volume, you can do that directly from the band without reaching out to your phone. And of course, this works across all the music apps that are out there in the market. It also comes with an all-new user interface. We've tried to make it simple and intuitive. The first thing that it comes with is new watch faces. that makes it so much more than a smart band and actually a lot closer to the watch. So you get 3 watch face options that can be toggled from within the band itself, and then you get unlimited watch faces through options that are there inside the Mi Fit app. And if that's not enough, if we have an interesting new feature for you as well. So now you can simply click a picture or select any of the existing pictures that you have in your gallery and set it as your watch face. Unbelievable amount of personalization that you can do with the Mi Smart Band 4. So of course, you also have a large screen which allows for easier reading of text and notifications that you get. And you can also silence or reject calls directly from the band itself. You also get to view a 5-day weather forecast that's higher than the 3-day weather forecast that you could read on the Mi Band 3. And then of course it comes with the standard black strap, but if you're looking for trendy options, you get 3 other bold and colorful straps for the Mi Band 4. And these straps are also compatible with Mi Band 3. So if you want to interchange straps between Mi Band 3 and Mi Smart Band 4, you could do that as well. So we wanted the Mi Smart Band 4 to not just be your all-around fitness partner, but also a wellness partner as well. So it comes with a sleep tracker, which gives you deep insights on your sleep cycle with accurate deep sleep, light sleep, and total sleep quality tracking. All of this is, of course, can be accessed in detail on the Mi Fit app. You can also set the night mode when you're about to sleep to reduce the screen brightness at night. It also comes with 24/7 heart rate monitoring. This is a feature that was there in the Mi Band 3 as well. This can be done on tap, or it can be set up at periodic intervals of 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 30 minutes. And you can also set alerts to warn you of high heart rate without any activity. What we've also done with the Mi Smart Band 4 is we've optimized the heart rate sensor and the software for more accurate detection of heart rate on varying Indian skin tones. It also comes with the 20-day battery life. So that's something that you had on the Mi Band 3. And now with all the new features and the color screen, we've still managed to cram in enough battery to get you a 20-day battery life. This is something that I think is important to most of us who don't want to go around charging our devices every few days or every week. You also get a lot more useful features. Find device, stopwatch, alarm, idle alert, event reminders, and so on and so forth. Of course, these are all there in the Mi Band 3, but all of them look a lot better on the color AMOLED display. You also get the companion Mi Fit app, where you could get into a lot more details. You get in-depth fitness stats, insights, and customization options that can be initiated from within the Mi Fit app. It's got a new clean UI, which comes with the home screen that gives you all stats about your day. And if you want to get into more details about your workout, heart rate, or your sleep, you have different screens where you get a lot more insights and stuff that you can customize in. So that's the Mi Smart Band 4. Comes with the full color AMOLED display with 20-day battery life, 24/7 heart rate monitoring, with water resistance up to 50 meters, with 4 colored straps, and Bluetooth 5.0 for better connectivity. So before we jump to price, just trying to compare the Mi Band 3 with the Mi Smart Band 4. I don't have to use the word massive, but it is actually massive in terms of an upgrade, starting from the touch screen, bigger screen, AMOLED color screen display, higher resolution, swim tracking mode, 3-axis gyroscope in addition to 3-axis accelerometer, music control with 6 workout modes, watch faces as an option that wasn't existing at all, and you still get the same 20-day battery life that you loved on the Mi Band 3. So, okay, before I get to the price, let me quickly take you through the video that we have.
This is life. Time. Time that you spend typing and sending out emails. Scrolling on your wall for your daily dose of FOMO. Honking at that one idiot in the traffic jam. Binging on that show and that snack and that show and that snack and that show, and you get the point. Basically, life is a sucks. Time to make a change. Ooh, shiny. Okay, let's do this. Start with an early morning. Run out of breath 10 minutes into your first run. Try not to doze off in the office. Ditch the lift, burn those calories. Change up that sad music. Try something new, fail, make new friends. You sleep better, so you wake up better. And better, and better, and better. Till you can finally run better. 3 weeks later, charge your Mi Band for the very first time. Try not to think of donuts. Learn the breaststroke, the backstroke, the butterfly. Switch up your attitude, switch up. Oh, well, that's nice. Meet the new friend for dinner. She's into fitness too. So you share a cheap dessert and find your perfect match. And now, everyone wants to know the secret to your awesome life. And you tell them, see, it's very simple. If you want to live more, take it in your own hands. The all-new Mi Smart Band 4. Do more, be more, work more, play more. With the all-new Mi Smart Band 4. Live more.
So we have a quick one more comparison before we get to the price. Just comparing it with some of the other color fitness band trackers that are out there in the market. If you were to compare it, I think just from a screen standpoint, it's all the same. But I think where the Mi Smart Band 4 stands out is in the battery life, clearly significantly better than everything else out there. It also comes with music control and watch faces, both of which are not really present on the Honor Band 5 or the Samsung Galaxy Fit. The other two devices retail for 2599 and 8990. So what do you think the price for this should be? I think that's really asking for too much. Given that it's such a massive upgrade, I think the price is a little higher. It's 2299. It's a significant upgrade over the Mi Band 3, and we also hope to continue to sell the Mi Band 3 going into the future. So you'll have both Mi Band 3 and the Mi Smart Band 4 that will continue to exist. That's the Mi Smart Band 4. For you, at a price of 2299, you get all of this we've spoken about. It goes on sale day after tomorrow on 19th of September on Mi.com, Mi Home, and on Amazon.in. That's the first sale at 12 noon. Okay, we aren't done yet. We have one more product. Any guesses on what that product could be? It is Mi Motion Activated Night Light 2. I know it sounds quite a mouthful. Also gives you Vaisa Bhi Hota Hai Part 2 kind of feels. But yeah, the first generation did release a few months back in China. So we're directly bringing in the second version of the Motion Activated Night Light 2. So let's take a look at what this product is about. It comes with two sensors, an IR sensor and a light sensor that allows you to detect motion and also detect whether the light is low. Is it a dimly lit setting or a dark ambient light? And depending upon that, it fires up in the night, especially useful for kids and old people who want to use the bathroom or open cupboards without really disturbing everyone else. So it comes with two brightness settings and a strong magnetic mount for 360-degree rotation. And of course, it comes with the minimalistic design that you've come to associate with the Xiaomi ecosystem products. That's the last product that we have to launch here today. It goes on a crowdfunding sale starting tomorrow at 12 noon for a special crowdfunding price of just rupees 500 on Mi.com. So if you guys show enough love and support for this particular product, we should be able to bring it to a wider audience. So please make the crowdfunding successful so that we can bring it in bigger numbers going future. That's it. So those are all the products that we had to launch today. I'd like to call back Sudeep and Manu back on stage for a quick photo op. क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग? Take some time, yeah. नहीं पूछा you wrote music is